Hey everybody, this is a comparison I've been wanting to do for a little while. I've had this thing for a little bit. This is the uh, AT-RT, and it's Galactic Heroes. And this is my electronic, no batteries in it right now. I did another video. This is my electronic AT-RT, and it is a 3.75. Sorry, so shaky. Using the phone again so I can have the cool zoom in features. And they're quite interesting. I love them both. Now, they're obviously different, but there's some glaring differences that in architecture and playability. Okay, playability. This one doesn't, the legs like to come off very easily on this, okay? I mean, really easy. You drop it from like off the side of this thing and it falls over. And as far as standing it up, what I had to do was I had to put pads on the feet so it would stay standing. And let alone walking, it won't walk without the pads on there. And as it walks, it wasn't geared perfectly. They took like an old design and they just slapped it in there, worked it in there, because it kind of just spins around in a circle. Really, that's what it does. But okay, but it is for a single 3.75-inch figure, right? It has no missiles. I'm pretty sure it's complete, and I did manage to get it to stand relatively well, and he's in the perpetual whoa Nelly position because I don't have the driver for him. I don't know if this one even came with a driver. It probably did. Clone Wars was really good about that. And over here, we have the Galactic Heroes version. First off, it's short and squat, got giant feet. No problem getting this thing to stand up. It stands. It's perfect. This does have a firing missile. Pew! And it's a big chunky one too. Hard to lose this one. But I'm not going to try real hard to lose it. It does have a walking mechanism, but it's just kind of weak. That's all. It moves, but it stands up better than it walks, right? And I don't have the correct figure for this thing either, because the older figures, these are two of the, I want to say 3rd gen, because the 4th gen I consider have the removable arms. 1st gen, no movement. 2nd gen was kind of like, I didn't bring any out for this part of it. 1st gen, no movement. They were statues, right? Little rubber statues. 2nd gen they started moving the wrists, and some of them had waist movement. Very few heads moved. 3rd gen, most of them had waist, wrist, head, and that was the movement for them, right? 4th gen, or wait a minute, 3rd gen, my bad. 1st gen, solid. 2nd gen, 2 plus POA. 3rd gen, these guys, where the arms do not come out. See, solid backs? The arms don't come out. And 4th gen, arms come out. Okay, yeah, that's how I look at it. Now, there have been different releases with different labels, and they haven't really been very collector friendly for these guys at all. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. I've got one of my troopers there. He's a rare one to find, by the way, and I do believe this guy's a knockoff. But I love knockoffs. I'm not sure. He's a rare guy. Obi-Wan in the back, not so rare, right? But he's cool. But this is about the walkers. The lines on them are very similar. You have this. It's missing the little V on the thing right there. But you do have very similar structures here and here. And let's look at it. You got the poking out top tail. you got the multi-jointed leg, right? Large feet over here, even larger feet over here. And let's see, you got the camo paint job. The paint job itself is different. I'm not sure if any two camo paint jobs are the same on any of these, but that's fine. You have this little handle, this little handle thing up here, and another, it's like an antenna thing right there. And yeah, looks like here's some kind of satchel bag, and here it is up here too. And yeah, I think, is that a button? No. Looks like a button. Looks like those buttons. Button. So, the detailing on the feet, much higher over here than over here. But then again, that's okay. You know, that's alright. But I wanted to do a big boy toy review. Now, this guy, I was talking about his legs. The legs on here like to snap off. These also come off, but they are meant to come off. Little kid's toy, right? So when the legs come off, they snap right back on. And this is some very soft plastic. It has that. It gets bendy really easy. And I had this guy grabbing the handlebar, but he slipped off because I think the driver actually had the correct grip angle. He does not. And you see, he's taller than him. And two-seater. That is a massive advantage. And my favorite quote is, "Hang on, General. This thing gets a little bumpy." It's my favorite made-up quote for that thing. And you can see, let's move your arm out of the way. On here, the legs kind of just grip on, and that's it, right? Over here, it's much easier to get him to grab on. And he'll actually sit on it, kinda. I'm stretching him out a little bit to get him to sit. And he's got, of course, the cannon in front. And I just want to do a close-up, side-by-side comparison of these two ATRTs. And I'm going to run this through my Windows Movie Maker. I still use it. Actually, I just rediscovered it. And if I figure out anything else before I publish this, I will caption it. So, I'm really loving these two ATRT walkers. And the Galactic Heroes, I like this one better. And let me tell you, this is made from mostly simple shapes. Perfect candidate for 3D printing. Like if I want to make multi-joint legs that actually bend, this would be easy to do in 3D modeling. The little bit of detail that's on there, the little lines and like this one and some of this, I could learn to live without, right? If it meant that it could like prance when I hit that little button in there and it would actually gallop. But replacement parts, you know what? There are a lot of these floating around that are missing legs. And I just might release replacement legs that are obviously custom. So nobody can say it's repro. Even these, dude, get pinged for repro parts. The Galactic Heroes, the least liked of all the lines of Star Wars. Let me tell you, it's one of the biggest lines. It has so many figures in it. It has all the Clone Wars, all the prequel figures in it. It has a whole bunch of the First Order and the new Last Jedi and Force Awakens. It has quite a few. And original trilogy, it's got a ton of figures for those movies. And there are so many, the variants, and there's some exclusives in here too. Look it up. What are some of the exclusives? I might cover some of those in a future video. Okay, this has been a long video talking about ATRTs. Alright, thanks for watching. Out of here. Bye-bye.